Hey, what's going on?
What's going on?
Goes on for him.
2:30 in the morning. This man wakes up, checks his wife's location, and she's been in the laundry room since midnight on the phone. Now watch him explain the whole thing to the officer, calmer than I have ever been in my life.
So we had a little altercation. We were talking, this, that, and the third. She went to the laundry room across the way about since midnight. So I wake up at 2:30. I'm like, this is not just my girlfriend, this is my wife. So I'm like, I'm gonna come go get her. I go in the laundry room. As soon as I'm going in the laundry room, she hangs up the phone. So I'm like, you're on the phone with your ex? She starts fighting me, this, that, and the third. So I took the phone. I came to the apartment. She comes in here. She throws everything over here. So I called her ex. So I'm like, bro, what the fuck is going on? Every time I say some shit, if I say some slick shit, she start hitting me, this, that, and the third. She took a knife. She went to the drawer. She took the knife. She hold her hand right here. She starts slitting her hands. I'm standing right here. She right here. She doing this. She cut her hands. And I say some slick shit. She throw the knife at me. So I move out the way. That's when I called y'all, and then I called her mom. Because I'm just trying to figure out why she telling me, oh, last time I talked to my ex was this, that, and the third. But then the ex is telling me something else. So
Step on here. Talk to me.
So I'm like, I'm not really from there. There's a weapon inside there. When you go in the room to the left, there's a.
It's yours?
No, so we bought it together, but it's under her name.
Okay.
It's in the closet to the left.
You got your ID on you?
Nah, my wallet is right there on the floor.
None of that was used against you, though. The weapon.
No.
Okay.
She's on the phone with her ex. He asks one question, and she starts swinging. Then she grabs a knife, cuts her own hands, and throws it at him. Remember those cuts. They come back at the end.
So today she was at the laundromat on the premises?
It's right there at the entrance. It was like.
You're talking about the one on the premises,
yes,
though, right?
Yes.
Okay, so she was there at midnight. You wake up around 2.
So since we had the altercation, I made my wrong. So I'm just like, she's probably talking. First, she came out here. She was on the phone with some boy. She doesn't have any male friends out here. We just moved from New York. She doesn't have any male friends out here. So I come out here and I'm like, bro, I'm trying to go to sleep. Let me know if you're finna come in the house or not. Cause she doesn't have, her key is inside. She comes out here and I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna close the door. Come inside. So she come here, but I still have the little latch on the door. So I'm asking her, I'm like, before you come in this house, you finna tell me who you on the phone with. She ain't wanna tell me. So she walks away and go to the laundry room. So I'm like, you know what?
When does that happen?
Around midnight.
Okay.
So I'm like, she goes to the laundry room. I'm like, all right, it's what it is. When she comes back, I guess she just gonna take her stuff and leave because I'm not gonna continue this relationship with you telling me, oh, the last time you and your ex had sex was this date, but your ex is probably now telling me while I'm in training for 6 months you're your ex. So I wake up, I look at my phone, it's 2:30, I check her location, she's still at the laundromat. I'm like, bro, I'm not paying no rent for my wife to go and stand in the laundromat. So I go over to the laundromat. As soon as she sees me coming to the door, she's like, all right, I'll talk to you. She hangs up. So I think she's talking to this friend that she said she was talking with. So I grab her phone. I open the phone. I see
6 months. This man was away in training for 6 months, serving this country, and the ex was keeping her company the whole time. And how does he find out? He calls the ex himself, man to man, and the stories don't match.
the ex's number. She's like, oh, I was talking to my friend first. She was like, I'm talking to my friend first. I'm like, bro, the only number that's here right now is the ex that you said, you don't deal with because he used to violently attack you, assault you, whatever. So she walks out the laundry room. Okay. This is just right now. So she walks out the laundry room.
So she's now at this time coming back from the laundry room.
At about 30, 45 minutes ago, she walks. So when I grab her phone and we get to the car, she walks to the car with me. She's trying to come into the car. I'm like, you're not getting into the car, bro. So she walks off. I drive to the apartment. I drive that white BMW. I park it right here. She head that way. She's walking outside the apartment. So I park. I get in here. I lock the door. I'm about to get on the bed. I hear when the door knocks. So I come and I'm like, bro. I'm asking. I'm like, why are we talking to your ex? She's like, open the door, open the door. I'm like, bro, I'm not finna open the door, bro. So I finally open the door. She comes in. I call the ex. She don't want to call him because I took the phone and I smashed it. So she don't want to call the ex. I'm like, matter of fact, you can't call him.
Smash whose phone?
Her phone.
Okay.
So it's not even turned on. So she's like, oh, this, that, and the third, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right. So I call the ex. I'm like, bro, he answers the phone. He's not saying hello. He's not saying anything. I'm like, bro, come get your at my house. I'm like, come get your Yo, every time I would say like the B word or whatever, she would flare up. She took my little blue suitcase in there. She's lobbing that shit at me like she playing basketball or something. She just lobbing shit. She comes out here. She throws the shit. Every time I would say some slick shit, I would see her running towards me, swinging, doing all of that. So, and I'm trying to defend myself. But
And that's happening now.
Yeah, this was like 30, 45 minutes ago. So we on the phone with the ex, and I'm like, bro. So I asked him, I'm like, bro, when was the last time y'all had? She was like, she been telling me this. So the last time they had January 1st, 2024. We started talking in May. He's telling me they in June. I'm in basic training. While my wife getting by her ex, her so-called ex that, she don't deal with because he's abusive. She been trying to get away from him, this, that, and the third. But every time I'm like, bro, why were you your ex? She's like running at me, lobbing punches, this, that, and the third. I'm like, why are you mad at me? Because you your ex. Okay.
So I'm trying to make sure I understand everything, okay? So around midnight, she goes to the laundromat.
So around midnight, she was like right here.
Wait.
It's January. There is snow on the ground. And this man is standing out here with no shirt on, dead calm, because when you already know it's over, the cold can't touch you.
So originally, you're inside and she's outside.
She's out here, yeah.
Okay, she's on some phone. You ask who she's with or who she's talking to.
Yeah.
And then
Well, I was
she
going to
doesn't
go to
want
sleep, so I was asking her to come back in the
at
house.
midnight.
Yeah.
And then you ask who she's on the phone with. She doesn't want to tell you, and you're about to go to sleep, so you just close the door, and she goes to the laundromat. And then you wake up at 2.
No, so I come out here, I'm like...
When?
So,
I need time.
around midnight. So
Okay.
I texted her first. I could 12:16. I said, I'm trying to go to sleep, but I'm not going to sleep with the door open because she doesn't have her key.
So it's unlocked.
she comes out and she just closes the doors.
Okay.
So I said, I'm not trying to go to sleep with the front door open. Can you come back in the house? And if you're not, let me know. She texts me back at 12:23. She says, I'm coming. I'm standing at the window right there. I'm looking through the glass. She said, I'm coming like 5 minutes ago. She's not coming. So I check her location. She's like 4 or 5 cars down. So I walk out. I walk right there in the snow. I look. I'm like, yo. She comes. I'm like, bro, you either finna come in the house or you're not. Mm-hmm. She hangs up the phone. I hear the male voice, so I'm walking towards the door. She's right here. So when I go in the house.
You're hearing the male voice from the phone.
So I'm standing. When she walks up, I'm like right here. And she's like right here, that thing. So she's like, all right, I'll talk to you. And he's like, all right, bet. She hangs up. So we get to the door. I push the door in and I put the little sling thing on it. And I open it and I said, bro, before you come in this house, you finna tell me who you on the phone with. She's like, my friend. I'm like, who's your friend? What's the name of your friend? Oh, he don't got a name. I'm like, all right, whenever you figure out what his name is, you let me know. She walks away. So I close the door. Mm-hmm. I'm like, I'm not paying this shit no more. I'm finna go to sleep.
So you lock the door and that's when she goes to the laundromat.
She already left, yeah, so I closed the door.
Okay, so you lock the door, you go to sleep. It becomes 2:30.
Yeah, I can't sleep, so I'm waking up. So I woke up.
And it's 2:30 at this time?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wake up. I check the location. She's in the laundry room.
Okay.
I hop up. I hop in the car.
And you
I drive
go
over
to
to the laundry room.
Okay.
As soon as I get there, let's say this is the laundry room door right here, but it's a glass door. Mm-hmm. And I'm parked right here, so I'm walking. As soon as I walk, say he's right there where that officer is. As soon as I walk, I can see her. She's like, I'm going back. She hangs up the phone again.
Okay.
So I walk in there. I'm like, whoa. So I hang up the phone again. So I grab the phone from her. She start biting me, doing all this.
When you grab her phone?
When I grab the phone.
Okay.
So I open the phone. I seen the ex's number. We walk out the laundry room. I walk towards the car. She comes to the car. By the keys in my pocket, I have her phone right here, and I close the car. I'm like, bro, you're not getting in the car. So she walks off, but she's walking outside. Like she's going outside the apartment complex. I get to the crib. I go inside. I close the door. I hear the knock on the door. So I open it with the sling. I'm like, why are we? And I'm asking. I'm like, why were you talking to your ex? She was like, why were you texting? I'm like, why were you talking to your ex? You just told me the last time you and your ex talk or have any conversation was January 1st, 2024. And I let her in the house, and I'm like, I'm trying to have a conversation with her. She ain't going for none of that. I'm like, all right, now we start fighting. She's hitting. I'm pushing her off. I'm like, bro, all right, I'm finna call your ex.
You guys start talking on the phone. So just so I understand this part, because this is the part that confused me.
Yeah.
She ends up leaving the complex. You come back.
I don't think
close the door. Just you saw her leaving the complex.
Yeah.
And then you come back.
Yeah.
You close the door. She start knocking, and then you say, "Hey, who are you talking
Wait
to?"
on the phone.
And then you let her in.
I let her in the house.
You guys start talking.
We start arguing.
Okay, so when she gets inside
Right
the
off the
house,
bat, she steps
when
in
she
my
gets
house.
inside the house, you guys start arguing.
Yeah.
At what point does it become physical? So when
Yeah.
she comes in, she starts arguing. You automatically.
We're both arguing. And then when I say she their friend Shaq, that's when
She started getting physical.
Every time I would be like, oh, she somebody or see, or this, that, and the third. That's when she would, like, I would say, and then she'll hit me or some shit, and then she'll go back and lay down, and then I'll say again or some shit, and she'll get back up, and she threw the suitcase at me, and I'm like, ah. So I called y'all, and that's what she still didn't calm down when I called y'all, but I called her mom after, and I'm like, bro, come and get your daughter. She's not gonna be in my house, and people this, that, and the third.
Okay, give me 1 second, okay? In the call, Martha said something about knives.
Yeah, we were in the room arguing. I'm on the phone with her ex. She comes out to the kitchen, so I close the room door. I close it, so she gets the knife. And she's
so hold up, because this is like this story.
Now here comes her side of the story. Watch how different this sounds, and keep your eyes on those fingers.
Now she's like at the door. She's in your position right now. She's about to use her body to push the door, but because she already saw, I guess she went for the knife to come pull the door. But by the time she gets to the door is already open. The door is still open, so she dropped the knife, but I couldn't see that. So I said, my first statement was, I said, bro, if you stab me with this knife, so as I let go off the door and I reach around, so now my full body's around. So when I grab her hand, I could see that the knife is already on the floor. She comes in and she's fighting. We're fighting or whatever. She gets out the room. She picks up the knife. She picks it up at the door and she's walking back to the kitchen and she's doing this. And I'm like,
so she starts cutting herself.
She starts cutting herself. So I'm like, bro, I ain't finna do this shit. You ain't finna tell nobody I cut. That's when I called y'all and I called her mama. Cause I'm like, bro, cause I'm trying to get a video of her. As soon as I say, bro, I'm finna record you, I called her and she turns around, she lobs the knife at me. I'm still in the bedroom.
She threw the knife at you.
Yeah, she's still right here.
Okay.
And I'm in the room and she lobs the knife at me. And
she starts cutting herself.
She started cutting herself.
And then you say that you're gonna videotape it.
Yeah, and then I was like.
And when you said you're gonna videotape it is when she chucked the knife at you?
Yeah.
Okay. What happened, man?
Hello. So we had a argument earlier today about him texting, like, it's been an ongoing argument about him texting or entertaining other females. The first time we had an argument about it, we talked about it, whatever, but I just felt like it wasn't resolved or he stopped or whatever, so we had a conversation about it the next day and I realized that he didn't. So it's been something leading up. I had a friend from high school who I replied to something that they posted on Instagram a couple days ago, and he told me, oh, he is stationed in Stewart, and I was like, oh, it's glad to know that I know somebody else that's down here because I just moved. And then he saw the messages and automatically assumed that I'm into something with this guy, or when he's leaving for anything too. He's telling this girl, oh, he lives with his sister, he's gonna be helping her out with her papers and something along the line of that. I didn't bring it up because I'm like, whatever. So the whole thing started today when I'm trying to talk to him. Conversation wasn't going peaceful or whatever, so I literally walked out. Whenever I realize that conversation is going left, my first thing to always do is to go outside, cool off, come back in.
What was that?
That was earlier today.
Like around what time? Estimate.
Probably like around 7, 8.
Okay.
I don't really know the time, but let's put it around that time.
Okay.
And then I went outside, I tried to cool off, whatever, I came back in. We were trying to have a conversation about the issue again. The conversation got heated. And I literally said, if you're not going to explain to me why you keep on doing what you're doing, it doesn't make any sense. Why are you doing it? Why are you entertaining these females? Why are they so quick to send you news? Like, why are you having those type of conversations, telling people you live with your sister, you live with this person, you live with that person? It's not making sense.
Okay, so today, around 7 or 8 is when you leave.
That's when the whole thing started. And
because you guys started arguing about him talking to other females.
And then,
prior to that, but at 7 or 8 is when you left and you took your iPad to McDonald's to get Wi-Fi to talk to your best friend.
Yes, it was around that time.
Okay,
roughly,
so then you come back at what time?
10.
Okay, so 7 to 10?
Yeah, we were I was back and forth, inside, outside, inside, outside.
As in coming back and forth from here to McDonald's?
No, so I only went to McDonald's once, but I was
that was from 7 to 8?
Yeah, around that time.
And then you come back at what time?
I wasn't out for long.
Okay.
I wasn't outside for long because I remember I was talking to her and I was I'm getting close, I'm gonna walk back in. But for I was just panicking, freaking out. I was just there's a whole lot going on. I feel like I'm in this repeated cycle where this shit is happening again. Like, why is it happening again? I don't know. I felt like I left from New York to come here, and I felt like this shit is even worse than before. And
I'm gonna buy you an arm. Let me see your arm.
Both of them, please. Yeah.
All right.
The other one?
oh, and there's the other one. There's nothing on there.
Now with that, did you do that yourself or like during the struggle that happened?
No, I did that myself.
Like you took the knife and cut yourself?
Yes.
That's what he said too. He
So,
said that
I got a couple of emails.
too.
yeah.
So you're at the laundromat?
Yeah, I was at the laundromat. I was on the phone with him. I was just telling him, like, you know, I feel like this is just a repeated cycle. Like, this should just, it's just never gonna stop. Like, I just don't know what to do. I feel like once I get a sense of, you know, safety or calmness or whatever, it's just the next thing keep on happening. So he was just there. He was just talking to me or whatever. Then he came in the laundromat. I hung up. He came in the laundromat and it's a tussle over the phone. When we came out, he threw the phone right by the car before he went in. The phone broke. He drove off. So I turned back thinking that he left the phone there or not, but when I went, the phone wasn't there. So I walked back to come back into the apartment to see, like, did the phone break? Like, what's going on? He had the chain thingy on the door. I kept on knocking. I'm just like, I don't intend on waking everybody up, but if you don't open the door, you leave me no choice then to. Like, the tussling started again.
When he opened the door for you to come
When
back
he
inside.
opened the door again, the tussling started, all of that. He called my ex. I don't know what type of information my ex was giving him, because when I told him that happened was that the last time I did anything sexual with my ex was January, which is true.
And at what point did you grab the knife?
Like, towards the end.
Okay.
Like, I don't know the time, but like towards the end.
And at any point you throw a knife?
I did.
You did?
I did.
Okay. Okay, so you're going to be going with them because you're going to go on a hold, am I right?
Yes,
that
that is the
what it
plan. That is up to the position, but that is probably yes.
Okay. So because of you going on that, you're going to be released on subpoena, okay? So that means that you are technically arrested today for battery. And then you will just get you will get a subpoena, it's like a certain day to go to jail. Okay?
It says that I'm being charged.
Battery. So that's just because you were fighting with him. That's physical contact. All those red marks up on his neck and chest, stuff like that.
So what about the ones on my fingers?
He's getting, both of you are getting charged with things.
The red marks on his neck and chest, the cuts on her fingers. In a domestic, the marks do the talking, and the marks just told on both of them.
Okay, give me a second. You mind standing up for me?
Both of them charged with domestic battery. He came home from 6 months of training to a phone call, a knife, and a court date. Check the location at 2:30 in the morning if you want to. But understand something. If you have to check, you already know. I said this in a previous video. Violence doesn't solve problems. They only make matters worse in this situation. If someone cheats on you, they are 1000% not worth your freedom. Listen, men and women, pay attention to your gut. If your gut is screaming, you better open up your mind and listen. See you in the next one.